What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2, and it's another episode of my E-Tech. No, it's not. This is not an E-Tech weapon guide, Mac. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Anyway, do you want to know why this is not an episode of my E-Tech weapon guide? Because I need about 5 or 6 slots inside my character's inventory so I can hold a bunch of different plasma casters so I could do my plasma caster E-Tech weapon guide. But I can't, because I was going through all my characters and all my characters' inventories, and I was looking at all the guns I have. That's a lot of words, by the way, but that's not the topic of the commentary. I was trying to find room to space all of my goddamn weapons so I don't have to lose them, because the weapons I have are actually pretty goddamn good weapons, and I don't want to get rid of them. I'm a gun collector. It's what I do. End game of Borderlands. Some people farm raid bosses. Some people like to min-max and go and try to one-shot raid bosses. I've seen it. It's actually pretty cool. However, I'm not that good at math to where I can actually look at a skill tree and find out which stacks on top of what, and finding out the algorithms and all the coding in the goddamn game to find out what exploits what. No, I'm not able to do that. So my favorite thing in Borderlands 2 to do is to find, combinations of weapons that work well together throughout regular playthrough of the story mode of the game. And that's what I like to do. I'd like to make a versatile character that can actually roam around the world and be very good in multiple different situations. And that's why one of my beefs with the raid bosses are the fact that some of these raid bosses, you actually have to respec your characters and their skills to go beat the raid bosses, because if you run in there with my Forever Alone setup 10-1, Veracitus the Invincible is probably going to just sit on top of me and teabag me like he always does. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about end game of Borderlands. What the fuck do you like to do? Are you a farmer? Are you a min-maxer? Are you a vault hunting gun collector motherfucker like me? That's right! Everybody has something different they'd like to do in this game, but this game has been out for like about 6 months now, and we're still playing it. And we're waiting for more DLC, and I told you guys before, as much as I want the new DLC to come out, I want Gearbox to take their time with this DLC and really knock it out of the park, because this DLC holds the key to Borderlands 2 future. Because if the DLC sucks, nobody's gonna buy another season pass. Nobody's gonna care about the new characters that they're planning on coming out with after this DLC. Everybody wants this DLC to be what they promised before this game came out, and what Randy Pitchford said was, we're gonna have General Knox style quality DL motherfucking C in this game. Well, guess what? We haven't seen it yet. We've got an hour-and-a-half long Hammerlock DLC. Torg was good because Torg opens up a lot of legendaries for people inside of the vending machines. Also with Pyro Pete, really fun raid boss that could be beat with any combination of character skills that you're using, just because, he's designed well. He's actually one of the better designed bosses in the game, and he's really fun to farm as well. And then you have Captain Scarlet, which is actually a pretty good story DLC, plus it comes with the Sandhog, and the Sandhog is boss. So, anyway, I want to talk about, the end game of Borderlands 2 as it sits right now. If you look through the achievements, there's an achievement for hitting level 50 inside Borderlands, and it's called Capped Out, ... for now. And Borderlands and Randy Pitchford, Gearbox, everybody associated with that has been hinting at a level cap upgrade for months. Even before this game came out, they were planning on a level cap upgrade. I've read it in the interviews, I've read it in magazines, and it's picture perfect proof is right there on the screen. If you take a look, the achievement is actually, hitting at more levels. But however, I was reading a lot of articles lately with Randy Pitchford, and he's kind of backtracking on it. Randy Pitchford's kind of like, and I had to go high-pitched on you there. Yes, I did. Backtracked. Backtracked. that shit's backtracked. Oh, shit. I don't want to get stuck on that. That shit's actually pretty fucking hilarious. But he backtracked. Randy Pitchford is backtracking, saying, you know what, we might not be able to do, level cap upgrades because it might break Xboxes or PS3 because we designed this game for the PC. Now that they're actually getting into designing a third playthrough of the game with a higher level cap, they're actually finding out that, you know, the Xbox 360 and PS3 might not be able to handle, you know, certain skills put together, which is actually kind of bullshit, because I've seen people use the infinite skill point glitch, and they have everything maxed out, and they're still doing fine. There might be a little bit of frame rate lag here and there, but they have every fucking skill. I'm not talking about just like, you know, an extra 10 skill points. I'm talking about they have everything maxed out. So yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of frame rate lag when you max out every skill in a game that's actually not really supposed to max out skills. But what I'm saying is, if people can do this with glitching, what the hell is wrong with Gearbox when they say they might not be able to upgrade the level? Can you think outside the box for a minute and think, do you really need to add more skill points when you add a level cap upgrade? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait, we need extra skills when we level up because we need to be a little bit stronger. Why can't they just add like a little skill tree to the side called like badass skills or something that actually boosts your badass rank when you put into it? You could probably, I don't know how many actual badass rank spots there are, but I'm pretty sure you could probably fit like one badass skill point every other level after level 50, and you'll probably have about 5 for 10 levels, and you could probably boost badass ranks pretty decently to get your character up to snuff to be fighting these level 70 characters. Or if you take a look at the skill trees and you find out exactly what's broken by playing around with the combinations of the skill points after the level cap increase, you can find out which skills don't work very well with each other, and you can actually just put a little bit of block on there. Be like, you know what? If you have this skill active, you're not allowed to have this skill active. And I've seen that in a lot of games, and I don't understand why Gearbox can't just be like, alright, you know what? We'll put a couple little bit of... I know everybody's like, oh, but we want the flexibility and the freedom. We don't have any freedom or flexibility with our skill trees right now, because if you want to go fight a boss, you're going to have to respec your shit anyway to something suitable to fight that boss. So we've already lost our freedom with the skill trees anyway, so if they limit anything inside of the skill trees, that way they don't break the game on consoles, I have no problem with that. So while Gearbox is sitting there trying to figure out what to do with the next DLC and level cap upgrades, the only thing I'm asking for, would it kill you? Would it kill you just to put a little bit more inventory space in the game? Please? So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. This was just my little bit of a rant talking about how Gearbox is kind of going back on their word when they've already put it in the game that they were thinking about upping level caps, and now when it comes down to upping level caps, they don't know if they can actually do it. That just blows my motherfucking mind. So my name is Jay MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could throw a thumbs up on the video, I would highly appreciate that. And I'm going to see you guys later.